fiction falls into a category or trope, but there's just certain pieces of media and fiction that shouldn't even have a trope or a category to fall into. Today, I will be talking about some of the worst tropes ever, and where else to start if not the most horrible, horrid, fearsome anime of Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend is such a bad piece of media, it genuinely has a kill count. Its number one kill count is degenerosity. And if I was degenerosity, I would quit too from watching this ass piece of media. From the name alone, Rent a Girlfriend, you should know the main character is a loser.
Oh man, I'm such a loser.
I'm glad we're on the same page. The main character is Kazuha, and when I tell you this nigga is a loser, I mean this nigga is a loser to the depths of hell. He is giving Discord mods a run for their life. This nigga Kazuha is such a loser. He was proud of himself because he only, yes only, quotation marks, beat his meat 3 times, and he was proud of that.
Yo, Kazuya! How many times you jerk it yesterday? The story of my rueful virgin life starts right now. Only 3 times.
I beg your pardon?
How many times does a human being male have to beat their meat to where 3 times is something they're proud of? Nigga, 3 times? That is how many times somebody eats meals in a day. You are beating your meat the same times and how many times somebody eats in a day. Kazuha, put that shit into perspective. He is a grown man. This nigga was in college. He was gonna be your future doctor. This fucking lame-o, this dork was going to be your future doctor. I took him on his word for saying that. They didn't have to give me any evidence, but they gave me fucking evidence. When he got home, this nigga Kazuha was beating his meat to a picture of his ex-girlfriend. Yes, he just did what you think he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes. Freedom of rights need to be taken away indubitably from this fucking freak. If you think that's enough, as soon as he was done doing that, he started remembering the 2-second interaction he had with his ex-girlfriend, and he was ready to do it again. He was ready to beat his meat again because he remembered a 2-second bumping shoulder interaction he had with his girlfriend. I mean, his ex-girlfriend, actually. His ex! Not even his girlfriend! And the worst part about this whole thing of him being obsessed with his ex-girlfriend is a fucking bitch, bro. She degrades him and treats him like a dog. And you know what? He acts like a dog. He takes it like a dog. When I tell you he takes it like a dog, I mean this Kazuha takes it like a dog, bro. There was a scene where his ex-girlfriend was basically degrading him and treating him like a dog. And this girl was trying to protect Kazuya and be like, yo, chill out and all that. This little bum takes his 2 good feet. He stands up and he says, hey, I deserve it.
It's just how I am. She's not wrong.
You also deserve a bullet between your head, you idiot. If anybody ever sat here and watched this piece of media, this piece of such bullshittery, this piece of trash, you would want to quit your career too. I get why degenerosity left. And this nigga Kazuha stayed a loser because at the end, the author just married the girl. The author fell in love with the girl that he created in the story, and then at the end, the author married the girl. What trope does this goddamn anime even fall into? The trash trope. I'm gonna make that a new trope. If that wasn't enough, there is another anime that might even give Discord monitors, that might give Rent a Girlfriend a run for their money. And that piece of, not even fiction, that piece of garbage is Monster Museum. Monster Museum is actually a very big anime that I don't think many people have seen. Let me put it down for you. Monster Museum is a world where humans and aliens live together. And I know what you're talking about, son.
Yofi, that sounds a little magical. Wouldn't you like that?
I would like that. That sounds like a very interesting piece of media. Till you watch the anime. But there's a slight twist to this whole thing. An alien needs to have a human being pet owner to stay on Earth. Basically, these aliens are pet, okay? Even if they look like the average human being, they're basically a pet. Honestly, I would say Monster Museum is a pretty accurate description of our world. Immigrants, getting called aliens, getting shipped back to their country. Illuminati. Back to what I was saying. Aliens basically need a human being pet owner to stay on Earth. That's where this main character comes in. He is a guy, right? And throughout the whole show, Nigga, it's just a whole bunch of fucking fan service. I'll be quite honest. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. And it's like, it's so obvious fan service because what do you mean this main character male, all the aliens that he gets assigned to are all somehow female? What about the males that need housing too, nigga? There is male aliens around as well. This is sexism and discrimination. This is alien racism. But truly, the entire anime is just fan service because what the fuck does this scene
So that's why you wanted to stay back at the house?
add to the entire anime? The whole anime is like slop. It's like I would say Solo Leveling slop. You know how that nigga just like keep powering up with no plot? That's basically what Monster Museum is. No power, not even interesting. It's just obvious fan service. And the strangest part is that one of the monsters he has such a very young looking character that it's like, yo, what were the authors trying to get through here? Yo, author, do you need to tell us something? This anime isn't even really like a fucking crazy ass shit. It's just that like, dude, this shit is pretty weird. And it's maddening to me that they even kept this show going for that long. Who is paying for these budgets? Who is spending their life saving to make such beats of fucking garbage? Now, out of everything that I've said, they're all bad. They're all weird. But there is a certain anime that I have not watched and it will never see me coming. That is Chainsmoker Cat. Oh my god. It baffles me that there's a human being out there who had the money, who had the supply, the talent to make an anime. And this is the bullshit they bring out to society. This is why we're devolving as whole. The whole concept of Chainsmoker Cat is a cat that is addicted to fucking nicotine to where they will dig through shit to get cigarettes. Like, where is this supposed to fucking fall into comedy? Not a single chuckle came fucking out of me. How am I supposed to chuckle at your character who is so obsessed with fucking nicotine, they'll do anything for it? Their house is disgusting, and most of the things that you apply to the anime is fan service. Because what was the point of this? Fucking fan service, bro. As I was walking through the living room, my so-called allegedly brother was watching this so-called show. I turned the TV off immediately and told him to get out. He lost his rights of the TV that day. Like, I'm actually so confused. What did the author of Chainsaw Cat accept to happen? You made a story about a cat that's addicted to nicotine. You add fan service, and most of your things are supposed to be iconic moments that nobody gets. What did you expect? The only people who like this are freaking Discord gooners and freaking weirdos who freaking do crazy ass shit to anime characters. I don't know if the full anime is finished, if the full manga is finished, but I'll tell you right now. This isn't even advice. This is me telling you. This is a warning. If you finish this anime, you will see me at your front door. Stop right now while you can. And I'm serious about this. Don't finish this dog shittery. Don't finish this shit. None of that. None of that. The next one here is Saki K. Now hold on, before you start throwing your boots all around, it's not Saki K in itself. I can tell you what category Saki K falls in. It falls into the category of comedy, just like One Punch Man, Mob Psycho. You know, I get that. It's a character in Saki K. That fucking freaky ass incest loving brother, bro. So basically in the show of Saki K, there is this girl named Kagome, and Kagome is basically desired by everybody. Wherever she walks past, people start drooling and wanting to be her friend and wanting to be with her. But she has a brother, and when I tell you this brother is a fucking weirdo, words can't even begin to explain. This brother is obsessed with Kagome, and not in the brotherly protection way, in the fucking incest way of protection. This brother goes out of his way to try to push away boys from Kagome, and he calls boys who want to be with Kagome or even look at Kagome pervs.
Stay away from my sister, you piece of filth. Not either. Well, stop dreaming, you pervert. How many times?
This fucking hypocrite goes behind, not even behind everyone's back. He says this in the general public. He goes out and calls people creeps, yet he says this about his sister.
An exaggeration. The only man suitable for Kokomi is her brother. Did he really just say that?
And do you guys want to know the reasoning why this fucking freak thinks that he should marry his sister in the end? It's because I was there when she was born.
See, you're just her loser classmate. I've been with her since she was born. Because you're siblings. And that's why I'm gonna be the man to marry her. Ah, so it's perfect. I'll never let...
Holy shit. It's almost like you're her brother and you would have been there. Yes, this creep's entire reason why he should marry his sister is because he was doing brotherly activities of being there while his sister was born. That is this guy's entire reason. His reason on why the rest of his generations to be moving like this is because he was there when his sister was born. What is this guy's problem? And it's not like he was trying to keep this a secret. I am so shocked how Kagome did not find out her weird ass brother was doing all these fucking things. Because what do you mean you walk into your bedroom and your brother is quietly sniffing your pillows? Like, I don't understand what's the need for characters who do this shit. And what type of character trope do these fucking incest-loving weirdos fall into? But that's the end of the video. Tell me, what do you guys think about all these animes and the weird tropes they fall into? Is there any anime I didn't mention that you guys might be thinking of? Any weird animes you guys watch that you might recommend me to watch? Please put it down below. I'm so thankful for all the support you guys have been giving me. Be you man Yofi out and uploads.